Yo, what is up guys, Boris here, and today I'm coming to you guys with my first ever clear of the brand new Young Whitebeard Raid Boss. Now, you might have heard it in the previous videos, but the way you spawn this Raid Boss is you have to beat another Raid Boss and you have a chance. So, for instance here, I defeated a 60 stamina Kuma, and that allowed me to encounter the Whitebeard Raid Boss. Now, this was my third time encountering it, and I did about 15 runs. So it's looking to be somewhere between a 10 and 20% chance of finding from what I've been seeing. And from what I understand, you can get him on 40 stamina. So people are telling me that they did find him on 40 stamina. So it looks like the higher the stamina, the better chances, but you can find them on the lower one. So yeah, you know, I've talked about it in the previous video, but that's still pretty crazy. This guy is really difficult. Really difficult, because again, you have to have a team that can beat the first raid boss, and then you have to be able to take it into Whitebeard and beat Whitebeard. So you know, this team is really close. You'll see how clutch it is. You'll see how clutch this team does. And by the way, in this first room, I probably would not have taken. I probably should not take a hit from here. I'll explain why in the next room, but I probably recommend not taking a hit from this guy, because in the next room, you're going to be a cannoneer that can hit either perfects or greats. Thankfully I got the perfect shield, but if he gets the great shield, I don't know if I can kill him in 2 turns, and then I'm kind of screwed. So here he got the perfect shield. So probably what I would do is I would just not take a hit on the first guy, and then take a hit from this cannoneer. Now the reason, guys, the main problem with my teams, or pretty much every team I'm looking at Whitebeard, is my Dofi. My Dofi has 0 skill ups. I just recently got him, and you know, his Fortnite hasn't come back yet for his skill book. So I have to stall 20 turns for most of my teams that I'm looking at. So that's why I brought Golden Pound Usopp, and you know, you could definitely, you know, the game width has Trable you could use. I mean, there's a lot of different units you could use in that 6th slot, but because my Dofi does need 20 turns of stall, I did have to bring Golden Pound Usopp, and you know, there's a lot of different places you can use him. So again, this is sort of like my first time running it with this team, so I didn't mess up a lot in terms of, like, you know, where I feel like it's not optimal. I guess not really messing up, but yeah, it's not an optimal. So you know, definitely, you know, it's up to you. There's seen some Fuji teams. I've seen Intalk is really good for this. I finally got my Intalk, so if I can max that, I'll probably try it out tomorrow. So this room we have all the giants. I'm gonna go ahead and use Usopp here, and that should give me enough turns to stall, I believe. Although, actually no, I remember now, I needed 1 extra turn, because what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna use Robin on the 4th room. Robin, if you do not know, actually does deal what's it called? It deals like fixed damage, so it can take out, because in the 4th room everyone has 10 turns. Everyone has 10 HP. So killing them can be pretty tricky, then they'll chain you for 5 turns. But Robin, if you have her set up, you can just go ahead and use her and clear out that room. But remember, you don't get a cooldown from that. So you have to pretty much be ready to go with like maybe 1 turn for the preemptive from Whitebeard. So I recommend just trying to get it ready. And so, you know, I healed just enough to take a hit from one of the giants. And yeah, by the way, I am using the burning Whitebeard ship. I do need to use that. So overall, you know, just keep going at it, and you should be good. So here we go. I think he deals like 14,000 something, and you know, so I just healed just enough. But again, it all changes depending. If I would have stalled on the 2nd room instead, I probably wouldn't need to do this. So that's why I recommend probably taking a hit from the cannoneer, because it's probably a lot better. But you know, again, it's just I sort of got lucky in terms of cooldowns and stuff like that. So you can see my Dofi now only needs 1 turn. So at this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and take him out, and we're getting there. We're getting close. Now you guys will see, like, so the problem is that I know I've seen this team can clear it, but without Usopp, within like a Trable. So not using Trable, you know, I'm missing a lot of damage. So I had to, you know, make that up by using the burning Whitebeard ship, and I still wasn't sure if that was even gonna be enough to clear it. Like, going into this, I didn't know if I had enough damage. Because if you don't kill him in the first turn, you're dead with this team. So I was just like, you know, I crossed my fingers. I had a feeling that I'd have enough, but you know, obviously I'd had to hit all perfects. So just so you guys get a better understanding of what I'm saying, Whitebeard starts with 4,920,000 health, so that's almost 5 mil, which is pretty crazy. Now Burning Whitebeard ship, that'll put him down to somewhere around 393,000 or 3,930,000, somewhere around there. And you won't see it, but I'm actually gonna do like 3,920,000. So I actually do less than what he had. So literally it came down to Croc and extra egg specials dealing that extra amount. It's literally I clutched it out by like the slimmest amount of HP. It's pretty crazy, and I was super excited because I actually didn't think I could beat him through Kuma, but I could. So it's gonna be a lot easier once you can do it through Mihawk. But I wanted to go ahead and get him today just because it was a bit more challenging, a little more fun, and boom! I mean, the Mihawk. I want to say Whitebeard is insane, man. If you guys don't know why he's such a good unit, he is the first unit in the game that's a 40% cut. So he has 3 levels. First level is 10% cut, second level is 20% cut, and third level is 40% cut, which is insane. His captain ability is also like a mini Whitebeard, so not bad, Rainbow Captain. So he's really good. The problem is, guess how much cooldown he starts at? At level 3, he starts at 36 turns. So you're looking at universal skill books to to skill this guy up, unless you want to keep farming him. With his encounter rate being pretty low, farming him is going to be a pain. Some people will obviously do it, but it's going to cost you a lot of gems to run all those raid bosses. So, yeah, I don't know. I was so excited when I beat this, man. Like, hopefully, some of you guys can. Well, I just want to show off a quick Croc team. I don't really show off too many Croc teams on here, but thanks a lot for watching, guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.